Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Many people have asked me for advice regarding how to best prepare oneself to study at the Islamic University of Madinah, or really to just study Islam in general at a serious level. And my answer is to focus mainly on two things. Number one, Arabic language, and number two, memorization of the Quran. And that answer might seem obvious, but in my opinion, from personal experience, it's the correct answer, and I'll explain why. Concerning the Arabic language, there's no getting around it. If you want to truly study Islam at a serious level, you have to learn Arabic. Alright, if you learn Arabic, it will change your life. It will change your relationship with Allah and your perception of Islam, because you'll be able to understand the speech of Allah, and you'll be able to understand the narrations of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You'll have real access to the books of the scholars of Islam. And there's something about the Arabic language that is extremely special. It's the language that Allah chose to reveal His book in, so it's something that we should all strive to learn, because so much is lost in translation. And that's why if you go to the University of Madinah, the first question is regarding your level of Arabic. If you don't know Arabic well, you begin your studies in the Arabic Institute. And unless you learn the language well enough to graduate from the institute, they won't even allow you to enter one of the faculties to study at a university level. So number one is Arabic language. There's no getting around it. And number two, I would say, is memorization of the Quran. And there are countless benefits to memorizing the Quran. But just looking at it from an academic perspective, this should be a main focus. First of all, it's going to help with our first goal of learning Arabic. When you memorize Quran, you're practicing reading and pronunciation, and you're practicing it at a very high level, because you're repeating it over and over and over until you've memorized it. So this is only going to greatly improve your reading and pronunciation, inshallah. Also, the Quran is the main source for the rules of the Arabic language. If you're studying a particular principle of Arabic, the highest proof or example that you can bring demonstrating that rule is going to be from the speech of Allah. Because Allah is perfect and free from mistakes. It's not possible that Allah used the Arabic language incorrectly in the Quran. So the Quran has preserved the rules of Arabic. Now, Arabic language aside, it's also the main source for the other Islamic sciences. If you've memorized the Quran, then you've already memorized the main proofs for other subjects like Aqidah and Fiqh. So studying those subjects are going to be so much easier and more enjoyable. But finally, the most obvious reason why this is important to focus on is the fact that memorizing the Quran is a subject in and of itself. And if you're behind in it, it's going to take a lot of time and effort to catch up. In the Arabic Institute, you have to basically memorize a little less than 6 pages of Quran a semester. Okay, and there's 2 semesters per year. So that's about 12 pages of Quran per year. And these pages are from Juz Amma, so it's not that difficult in the Arabic Institute to pass your Quran class. But when you graduate from the Arabic Institute and enter one of the faculties, you have to memorize much more every semester. So for example, in Kulliyat al-Da'wah, we memorize about 25 pages per semester, so that's 50 pages a year. So we jumped from 12 pages a year to 50 pages a year. And memorizing can take a lot of time and effort. If you already memorize the Quran or have at least already practiced doing so, it's going to save you so much time and effort, and you'll be able to understand and benefit from your other classes more, and you'll also be able to focus on other subjects and get more out of your time. It'll really make things a lot easier for you, inshallah. So I just wanted to answer that question and give my take on what people should focus on if they want to prepare to study at the Islamic University of Madinah, or if they want to study Islam in general at a serious level. I'd say focus on Arabic language and Quran memorization. Wallahu a'lam. That does it for this episode. I appreciate your questions. I hope I answered it sufficiently. I also want to sincerely thank everyone who has donated at gofundme.com/Institute. It's very much appreciated. And right now we're wrapping up the semester, so I have lots of tests and assignments and final exams coming up. So I don't have a whole lot of free time, but hopefully, inshallah, once the semester is over and summer break begins, I'll be able to upload a lot more videos and podcasts. Jazakumullahu khairan for listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.